Welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah and I am going to read some cards today for the collective. And I am really grateful to be here. This is something that I have dreamt of doing for a long time, feeling called to do for a long time, to share a message, share messages with the world, start connecting and creating community. And yeah, so this is it. This is my formal, informal introduction, if you will. Okay, I'll actually start by saying I have called in and connected to your higher self, and I know that if you're here, then likely this message is for you. This is a timeless reading. You don't have to force anything to be your story. It either resonates or it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then maybe this isn't for you. However, if you found this, then I believe that it is. So there's something here for you. So I know that I'm talking to someone who has come from a place of on a search for fulfillment, inner fulfillment. And perhaps you've had moments where the thing that you thought was going to fulfill you didn't actually fulfill you. And there was always something more. There was always something more that was just never felt like enough. Like no matter what you achieved or accomplished, there was always something that there needed to be more. Like you couldn't see yourself. You're looking for fulfillment. And what I think you've recognized is that true fulfillment is actually not going to come from outside of you, that it comes from within. And this awareness has propelled you or catapulted you into a new way of being, and to fall into this uncertainty, to trust yourself that there is more than just your consciousness, your conscious mind operating, and that you actually have all of these aspects, these multiple multi-dimensional parts of you that are operating on the same or different planes of existence. And these parts of you are ultimately here to support you in fulfilling your soul's mission, your soul's purpose. And that with or without your conscious awareness. Therefore, your conscious awareness does not need to be the one in the driver's seat. That's not the part of you that is going to help you. That's not the part of you that is solely responsible for getting you to your fulfillment. There is something deeper within you that is supporting you on this journey, and you've had to trust fall into the unknown and recognize that. And I feel like you're on this path now where you are balancing with justice in the present and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're balancing you're integrating is the word. You're integrating these other parts of yourself that maybe you're not conscious of, and you don't need to be. You can trust. You're learning to trust the mystery. The seed that you planted so long ago, as you started doing this work, as you started to seek this deeper fulfillment, the seed has roots. It's growing. It has life, it has movement, it's here, it's in this reality. And then you're moving in the future, the Empress, and Judgment. Self-actualization. You're literally birthing a new world. With this awareness shifting within you, this, with you recognizing that your fulfillment really comes from within, and to stop looking outside of yourself for it, you are truly walking yourself into a completely different world. Like the way that you experience and respond to life around you, it will not be the same. This is a new chapter in your story. This is a new, like, the person that you thought you were is shifting. Your identity is shifting. You're going through an identity shift, and you just have to trust. You just have to let go. You just have to be here, surrender to that and to the mystery, and allow life to show you more of who you are. And the back of the deck, 9 of Cups. So this is bringing you to that fulfillment. This, like, you're on your way. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to let go. And it's hard. There's always going to be discomfort. But I think that what you have learned, and I didn't share this earlier, but the past was 10 of Cups and the Fool. And you have learned that true fulfillment is within. That it just requires you to surrender who you think you are, to come into who you're meant to be. And this is another one of those major moments. There's 4 major arcana cards here right now. This is a major pivotal moment that's changing the direction of your life in ways that you can't even imagine. And I know you can feel that on a deep level. I know that you can feel that everything is shifting. And this is just your reminder, your affirmation that you can let go of what that looks like. You can let go of the timing. You can let go of the way that it's going to manifest, because all that is needed is just your presence and awareness. And I'm gonna ask Spirit if there's anything else that we need to know. Spirit, is there anything that collective needs to know right now for their highest good and for the highest good of all? What does collective need to know for their highest good and for the highest good of all? Three of Cups. What does collective need to know for their highest good of all? Ace of Pentacles came out again. Okay. So I'm feeling really drawn to this Ace of Cups since it came out again. And what it's surrounded by is the Three of Cups and the High Priestess. And this feels like this new seed, this new reality that you've planted, that you've seeded, that's already starting to grow and take shape and form, is connecting you to senses and gifts that you didn't know that you had. They're coming online now. You're starting to see that you're tapped in, that you have gifts and different senses that you can tap into to receive information in this experience. And this is leading you to your soul tribe, to the people that can really receive and see you, like truly see you and reflect you. And there's like, yeah, like you're coming into this time where maybe you're already meeting people like this, or you're going to meet people like this, but there's people coming into your life and almost like seemingly out of nowhere, because you're focusing your energy now on you and what you need and your fulfillment, that this is just becoming a magnet for the people that are ready to hear you, to receive your message, to reflect back to you this innermost truth and authenticity. Like you're peeling back the layers of who you really are. And because you're going through this identity shift and changing who you think you are and discovering more about yourself, I think you're going to find yourself in places that you never would have imagined, with people that you never even could have imagined would be like, it's like a puzzle. Like they're just fitting together so perfectly. And I see there's like a couple spiders crawling on the tripod right now. And that, like the web, the connection, like the feeling more connected to yourself, to others. And then the Knight of Cups with the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles says like what you needed, you already had within you. The person that you were seeking outside of you to come and be your knight in shining armor was you. And that feeling of being down, like you weren't able to see. You weren't able to see that the key was already here the whole time. And perhaps you find yourself, because this is kind of a new pattern, perhaps you find yourself in that space sometimes still where you're like, you can get really down on yourself and feel like you don't know where you're going or what's happening because it is so new. And it is, maybe sometimes you still find yourself in this place of feeling down on yourself, like you're looking outside of yourself, because this is a new cycle that you started. You had the awareness that your true fulfillment comes from within. And when we start something new, we can fumble, and it feels kind of like a baby learning to walk. And this is what this feels like right now, is this like baby, ooh, cards flying. The card that just flew off was the Justice card. This baby is learning to walk, and the baby's gonna fall and kind of resort back to, like, there's instability. It's confusing, stumble a little bit. It's not very clear necessarily, but it's there. It's always been there. You're starting to see that you are the person that you need. There's nothing outside of you, or no one outside of you. It's almost like, and you letting go of needing to find the right people. You will find the right people, if that makes sense. You have to let go of controlling that. Like, I just feel a big message around really seeking community and wanting to feel a part of something, and perhaps feeling lost in that. And maybe you spent a lot of your life feeling like your fulfillment came out from outside of you. And now it's like really putting it to the test of like, there's nothing and no one that is going to come in and be everything for you. And you have to find that within yourself, and you're doing that. You've been opened to a new way of looking at the world, and it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same. You can't, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So that's something that you can trust. Put your trust in that things are shifting and changing, and they're for the better. Because why not? Why not? And there's the Two of Pentacles And this reminds me of the justice, you know, this balancing act that's happening. You're reprioritizing yourself. You're reprioritizing your needs. Maybe you've gone for a long time without even knowing what your needs were because you were so focused on other people and keeping other people around. But then you just keep getting disappointed. You're just disappointed because it never measures up to what you're looking for. It never really fills that void. And that's what's really caused you to see that you have to be the only source of your true fulfillment has to come from within. And then the rest of the world, like your experience, will reorganize to meet you where you're at. And all that's required of you is just to let go, just to stay open, just to be present. And you might even be annoyed of that message because I feel like you're getting that message over and over and over again about being present. Oh, there's a little spider on the microphone. There could be a little irritation with that message over and over again about trusting and being present, but it really can be that simple. It really is that simple to just be here, to trust that you have the inner resources that you need. I just tried to get a spider off of this microphone right here, and I got a little stick, and she jumped down and she had the web and she just swung on the web. And that feels relevant because it's like she's saying to you and to me that you have what you need. You have what you need to respond to the moment. You don't have to sit here and be ultra prepared or perfect or whatever. Like, that doesn't make you worthy. You being as present as you can in this moment, trusting your inner resources to respond exactly how you need. That's your true power. Your power is your ability to respond to the moment. And in this moment is the joy that you're seeking, is the fulfillment that you're looking for, even if it's buried by a bunch of shit. It's still there, and it's within you. So just trust yourself. And I'm not saying that as if you don't already know that. I'm saying that as a reminder, as confirmation that you can trust yourself, that you do know where you're going. You do know what you want, even if it feels like there's a big wall. What I found about the concept of you never don't know. You always know, even when it feels like you don't know. It's your nervous system trying to protect you from moving forward and doing exactly what it is that you know you need to do because it might feel unsafe. And it might. It probably does feel unsafe. And you are there for yourself, to hold yourself. You got you. You can hold you through all of the discomfort, through all of the uncertainty, through all of the pain, and know that you're gonna be okay. And it's gonna be okay. And it is okay. And with that, I think that's all I want to say. It's okay. I'm proud of you. I'm excited for you. You can do hard things. You're doing the hard things. And that's what's going to bring you the most fulfillment. So thank you for sharing this space with me. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being you. And until next time, bye.